You're expelled. Yeah, unbelievable. New reports today that two of John and Kate Gosselin sextuplets have been expelled from school. Now, People magazine is reporting today that the two kids are now being homeschooled. The news comes just on the heels of John Gosselin's public apology to his kids for putting them on TV in the first place. Today, Kate Gosselin, who now stars in the reality show K+8, along with her 8 kids, isn't commenting on the new report, but I can tell you there is plenty being said about the kids staying on TV. And this leads to our Showbiz Flashpoint. Is their reality TV fame to blame? With me right now in New York, Sunny Hostin, who's a legal contributor with In Session on our sister network, True TV. From Hollywood, Carlos Diaz, who's a syndicated radio host. I hate to say it, but I am not at all surprised to hear that some of the Gosselin kids have run into difficulties. Sunny, if the reports about the Gosselin kids being expelled from school are true, to our Showbiz Flashpoint, is their TV fame to blame?
No, to blame is piss-poor parenting, and that really is the bottom line here.
Okay.
It's very difficult to be a parent. They decided to have 8 children. They had no way to really support that family. They get a divorce. They put them on television. It's just poor parenting. Quite frankly, I'm surprised that all of them haven't been expelled. And the fact that they're now being homeschooled isolates them from everyone outside except for those in the home, and is probably the worst thing possible.
So, Sunny Haas, you're not holding out high hopes for these kids, and you expect more and more are going to be kicked out of school. And look, I can't disagree with you that poor parenting, look, that plays into when things like this do happen. But, Carlos, what do you think? I mean, having those cameras around, that can be pretty intense. Do you think their reality TV fame is to blame?
Well, first off, I hate it when Sonny sugarcoats things. But secondly, you know, this whole thing is these kids didn't sign up for this, okay? They didn't, it wasn't their idea to be on TV. So you can't equate them to like the stars of the Jersey Shore where they wanted to be on TV. These kids were kind of forced into this. And as we get older, as these kids get older and they go through the trials and tribulations of being a kid, you're going to keep running into this. And I agree with Sonny. This is not a good idea to have these kids on TV. In all honesty, the ratings for the show were the highest when John and Kate were going at each other. I know they're divorced, but John now says he sees the error of his ways. So why not have John and Kate have a show again and get these kids off camera for a while?
Been saying that all along. We did post today's Showbiz Flashpoint on our Showbiz Tonight Facebook page. The comments were just flooding the site today. I want to read some of which I found pretty surprising, including this Marissa S. writing, "I don't think it's the show or being in the limelight. It really all comes down to the parenting, as you guys have been saying. I know many kids that are brats fight and bully who are not celebrities." Okay, this from Donna R. "It's not because of the TV show. They aren't the only 6-year-old kids who were expelled for misbehaving." So, Sonny, I get lots of young kids misbehave, but look, these kids have had cameras in their faces. They've had the cameras taken away. Then the cameras came back. It's not normal.
It's not normal, and they've had their family implode publicly. They've lived their entire life under a microscope. I would never want that for my children, and for them to actually make that choice for their children shows what poor parents they are. I mean, that really is just
right, but
keeping it real.
To my point, and this is where I cannot extricate the TV cameras from the equation. They got so used to those cameras being around, the cameras were taking away. The fact that they have acted out does not surprise me at all, I guess is what I'm saying here.
That's right. It's no surprise at all because, again, they've led their life publicly and they've had so many changes publicly. They're probably taunted by other children. It just is probably the worst possible thing that could have happened to them.
I mean, when is the lesson going to be learned is the question I keep asking. Well,